We are introduced to a small boy called Ian. We see his daily life at school and how he acts with others. Ian has always been an outcast, and we see that in his school life. He has a secret that he is very ashamed of, and the other students could never understand him. Ian has an abusive father at home, and unlike other students, he does not have a happy family life. When all the students are tasked with writing about their home life, Ian starts to write about how his father is horrible and how he beats him up. One of the other young students sees this and makes fun of Ian. Ian then throws away that paper and writes a new one. He then goes to read to the class about his family, and it's all lies. Ian pretends like he and his family have fun trips, and he pretends like his parents love him. In reality, his father gets drunk every day, beats up Ian almost several times a day, and Ian does not have anyone celebrating his birthday. He is a child without love. Still, Ian is ready to endure it. He takes all that pain and he swallows it. He turns off his emotions. That has been his daily life for years and years. Ian spent his entire middle school and high school having no friends and being tortured by his father. But he endured, he was best in school and got great grades. He improved himself all the time as he knew when he was an adult we could run away. Finally, that time came. Ian is now getting ready for university. He goes to an interview, and there he explains how he has managed to improve his grades every year. That same day, Ian gets an invitation to join this university, and he is super happy. He starts to cry tears of joy, as this is finally what he has always wanted. Then he returns home, and the joy leaves him. Two gangsters have attacked his father, and they want money. It seems like a horrible father has got debts with loan sharks, and he is in big trouble. Ian will now have to pay for his college, which is 300 million won per semester, and also deal with his father's debt. Ian starts to work every day. He works multiple jobs. His body starts to fall apart. He does not sleep. He does not eat. He just keeps working. But Ian can shut himself off. He shuts down his emotions and his body. It's almost like he is not human. His body just keeps going no matter what. One day, Ian gets off work. The other workers are going to a bar, but Ian leaves as he is not friends with anyone. This has happened to him all through his life. Everyone was scared of him as he seemed like a robot. While walking, Ian shuts down. He loses track of time or direction, and it's like his body is walking on its own. It's almost like he is sleepwalking. Finally, Ian snaps out of it when he runs into a street fight. He is surprised as he does not realize how far he has walked or where he is. Suddenly, the people there offer him a chance to win a lot of money if he joins their street fight. Ian looks at all the cash on the ground and thinks about his choices. This is money he will need, so does he even have a choice? Ian does not want to join the fight at first. He has never fought in his life before, and he is not a very violent person. The guy in charge of this entire event gives him a lot of money and tells him that he will get paid no matter what. He just has to endure 5 minutes of the fight and he will get money. Ian remembers all the debt that his father has and also all the college semester tuition that he has to pay. For that reason, Ian accepts the offer and joins the fight. The organizer tells him that the fight has no rules and he has to survive for 5 minutes. Suddenly, without a warning, Ian is attacked by another fighter. This fighter has to knock out Ian or he will not get paid at all. The fight starts brutally as this fighter just keeps hitting Ian with all he has got. Ian, on the other hand, is not fighting back. He just raises his fists and blocks the punches. One person in the crowd does not think this is a good idea. Regular people should not join street fights. The organizer makes fun of him and tells him to relax as it's all a game. Still, everyone starts to wonder if Ian is ever going to fight back. At some point, it just starts to look like the other fighter is hitting Ian and Ian is just taking the damage. We then see that Ian has turned off his emotions and his pain levels once more. That is when we learn more about Ian and the curious ability that he has. When Ian was a child, his father beat him up every day. There was no joy or love in his life. Suddenly, his body shut down. He did not need any food and he did not feel any pain. Finally, his father took him to the doctor and there they examined Ian. The doctors determined that Ian has damage to his sensory nerves. This means that at some moments he does not feel any pain or hunger. His body can just keep going like it's a robot. Ian's father did not want to help Ian as the medical bills were too high, so Ian never got any treatment. Now in the present, Ian shuts down once more. The punches are hurting his body, but he cannot feel it. Ian has been hit every day of his life since he was little, so this is nothing new. The other fighter now wants to finish off Ian and knock him out. He grabs Ian by the hair and then hits him with a knee kick to the head. Still, Ian is not knocked out. At this point, he should already be on the ground and everyone is shocked that he is still standing on his feet. Ian then realizes that he can get more money if he knocks the guy out. In that moment, with his cold eyes and broken body, Ian goes on the offensive. He charges up his fists and unleashes a giant flurry of attack on his enemy. He is not holding back and his body does not need to stop. He just keeps punching. Everyone is amazed as they have never seen something like this. It's like Ian cannot get tired at all. Finally, Ian sees an opening and he hits his enemy with a powerful fist to the face. The battle is over. Ian starts to collect the money on the ground. That is all he cares about. The event organizer goes to talk with Ian. He wants to know more about him. Ian tells him that he has never been in a fight before and he came here by total accident. He basically got lost. The organizer cannot believe this, but it's obvious that Ian is a strange guy. Still, he offers him a chance to be in another event. He gives Ian a phone. His phone will receive a message that will be the next street fight location. There, if Ian comes, he will get a new phone for the next fight. Suddenly, the guy who Ian knocked out gets up, and he is furious. He lost all the money, and it was all because of that nobody. This guy takes a metal pipe and tries to kill Ian. In the last second, another fighter arrives and knocks this guy out. He then tells Ian to not come to any more events. There is only pain and suffering in this business, and Ian is a good college kid. He should focus on his future and leave this type of stuff behind, as he will never be able to recover. Ian tells this fighter that he does not plan to join any more fights, as this was something new and scary for him. Ian then leaves with the money he has earned. It's more money than he earns in an entire day of working his regular jobs. He then shuts off his emotions once again. His body is hurting now from all the fighting, but he does not care. Ian just goes to the store to buy some water. There, the girl who works in the store tries to talk with him. Her name is Pt-1, and she seems to know Ian. Ian does not talk with her. He just grabs the water and leaves. When he goes back home, his drunk father starts to scream at him, but Ian shuts him up with a lot of money. Now it's finally peace in the house, and Ian falls asleep. Soon enough, he is woken up by a phone alarm as he has to go to his job. Ian, like a walking zombie, goes to the parcel warehouse where he works the entire day. In the meantime, at his university, we see some of the students talk about him. He has not been coming to any of the meetups, and they are curious who he is. Then we learn that Pt-1 actually goes to the same class as Ian, and she tells the others that he will never hang out with them.